Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am, as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So guys, we are approaching major milestones within the Shibarium transactions. And we are talking numbers that are psychologically very strong. These are massive actually figures that are supposed to show the world that this thing is working, that projects should start building on it, and so on, okay? So that number is 300 million. Probably by the time this video comes out, it's already on 300 million. As stated in the article, we're 4 million transactions away from hitting 300 million. Now, before a lot of you jump in and will absolutely try to destroy me and say, well, Shibarium is dead, it's over, it hasn't performed as well as it is supposed to do, let me just have a bit of your attention, because I want to go in a bit of details here and explain to you what the future here looks like, you know, what it's doing and what I expect from it. So, of course, you know, Shibarium came out not that long ago, right? A few months ago. I think it's still in its baby moments. And when it came out, it had a few problems with its very big volume that was going through. So it went down, but things got obviously resolved. And it was back on its feet, working and pushing. Now, as it went back on its feet, a lot was expected from Shibarium, right? So the burns, projects to come in. But the only issue is that people were too overhyped up with Shibarium, because Shibarium has been the talk for the past year, for the past 2 years, and that was always the whole thing, you know. And it just became a point where, you know, people kind of expected that Shibarium was just going to come out and that's it. Bone was going to go to $100, SHIB was going to reach 1 cent. The expectations were over-exaggerated, and that was a fact. You know, a lot of the influencers did so. I did that myself. I was really pushing Shibarium. Wasn't pushing it to like crazy extents, but really the hype was really crazy. What we didn't take into account is that, like any blockchain that comes out, anything that is put out, it needs time to work, because it needs the attention, needs the demand, it needs the action, and all that requires a lot of time. So right now we're in a period of just spreading the word, the message of Shibarium, and trying to get a lot of attention on it, because the big projects are the ones that hold the big money, right? And if we can get them on it, working on it, that would be absolutely insane. I know a lot of you are going to come in and say right now, well, you know what, Shibarium transactions have dropped. They were like at 7 million or whatever, and now they're at 1 million. I get it. But guys, you're going to have to give it time, right? Of course, there's going to be moments where we peak and there are going to be moments where we dip. But all it takes is one big project to come in. All it takes is, you know, the word of mouth to spread. And as soon as we know it, right, we've got the bull run on our doorsteps ready to come in. So all these things are very important. Now, central exchanges is another important factor that I need to mention. You're probably thinking, well, where is the volume for Shibarium? Ladies and gentlemen, we are yet to see those central exchanges to start actually integrating Shibarium. And we've had already a few of them, right? And you can just imagine when exchanges like Binance, Coinbase start integrating Shibarium, that is going to be crazy. The amount that we're going to be seeing on L2, a lot of Bone on L2, that's going to be pushing everything up. If you hold Bone, you are going to see your price explode. Shibarium is going to get known by a lot of investors. That's going to bring in a lot of confidence, because a lot of projects want the recognition of these big exchanges. They see it as the ultimate validation. So if they can integrate on it, and when volume starts kicking in with the bull run, with the Bitcoin halving, that's going to be some crazy amounts of transaction going through, right? And Shibarium, don't forget, brings a lot of benefits. It's not like Shibarium is nothing. Guys, you all know that Shibarium is supposed to be efficient, quick. It's also cheap, right? There was a hard fork for a reason. Is to lower the fees for these projects to actually run on Shibarium for them to be sustainable. So if we can get a lot of projects coming in, the volume is going to rise, and then we can decide whether we want to raise these fees to actually contribute to some serious burns. We had Vitalik talking about, the future of layer 2s. Guys, in the past, I've actually made videos about it. Vitalik has recognized the significance of the layer 2s and how they're going to be on the increase. We had a lot of articles, coming out. We were reading about it. So if we can have these big names also talking about this, in general, L2s are going to have a lot more recognition. And the whole, L2 market in general is going to rise. So I think right now what you're seeing numbers for Shibarium is nothing. We could see 10x, 20x these numbers in the future. Easy. As more, projects want to operate on blockchains, as more people are becoming more familiar with cryptos, as more money's flowing in, all of it is going to give that extra push. Now, guys, another important point is that your patience is everything here. Everything. If you can't deal with being patient, if you can't wait it out, then I don't know why you're even investing in the first place. If you look at any layer 2 solution out there, you will see that they all had to take time in order for it to rise. But you know what makes us very, very strong is that we have a big army behind our 1.3 million holders of Shiba Inu and so on. The ecosystem is massive. Everyone knows about it. So there's a lot of potential, a lot of force behind it. Now, you want to look at the numbers. I'm going to show you some numbers. The impressive performance in 5 months by Crypto Basic. I know you can break it down. You can criticize right now what has been said. But guys, we are moving up. There is improvement, so we cannot ignore that. I know some YouTubers like to basically FUD and break everything and try to make it look as bad as possible. Guys, you can make it look as bad as possible, but also you can be honest and talk about some great things that have happened. So it says here, it bears mentioning that Shibarium achieved this jaw-dropping feat just 5 months after its mainnet launch. Recall that Shibarium's mainnet launch occurred on August 16, 2023. However, the network encountered a major technical glitch a few hours after its launch. As I actually talked about it, guys, you guys, if you were there, you remember about this glitch, right? So they obviously had to call up more developers, and they did fix it. Some people were saying, well, it's dead, it's over. But guess what? It got fixed. And as a result of intensive scaling, the network resumed operations fully on August 28th and has gone ahead to achieve mind-boggling stats in 5 months, right? So we went in, right? And we started. Bang. That is the most important factor. That is what matters. That there will be times where you will be broken, where they will try to push you down. But if you can get up and if you can carry on, that is where the real success is going to be made. In the most difficult times. And I know I sound very motivational, but remember, I am a crypto influencer and I'm also a motivator. Guys, I love to motivate. I love to let you see the fuller picture here, because sometimes it can get boring, right? You're holding the same crypto and nothing really is moving, nothing is happening, a year goes by, you're reading articles of some other cryptos that just suddenly, change someone's life. I get it, and you want to move your money, but listen to me. This one is to watch, okay? It's one that should be on your watch list because the bull run's coming. So aside from its transaction count, Shibarium also boasts other impressive stats. For instance, the number of wallet addresses that have interacted with the network currently sits around 1.34 million. Additionally, the network has also minted 2.73 million blocks with an average block time of 5.0 seconds. In the hours leading up to press time, the price of SHIB was up 2.3% over the past 24 hours, right? So, of course, the SHIB price is going to be changing every day, so no point of me going into it and just reading out. It's all useless. What matters is this number that keeps on accumulating, growing. You can see how much is being produced. You can see that this thing is not dead. There's a lot of use in this. And wait till the big projects start coming in. When this Shibarium blockchain is going to be picked up by some serious influencers, serious investors, they're going to start talking about it. Next thing you know it, everybody is using it. And you are benefiting with your bone, with your Shiba Inu, leash, everything is pumping. So, as of now, what can I say? Stay positive, stay optimistic, get ready for that massive ride that we're going to be seeing with the Bitcoin halving 2024 leading up to 2025. We are going to be seeing some life-changing returns, right? So if you have any thoughts, leave them down below, comment, turn that notifications bell on, subscribe, and yeah, guys, big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.